The new house. Emma Carter, a 32-year-old nurse, didn't believe in ghosts, curses, or houses with bad energy. Not until she moved into 12 Willow Ridge Lane, a beautiful, quiet suburban home in Ohio, USA, the kind families dream about. The house was cheap, way too cheap, but the real estate agent said the owners left the country suddenly. No further questions were answered. Emma just thought she was lucky. But the very first night, she noticed something strange. Even with all the lights turned off, she saw a faint glow inside the upstairs bedroom, a glow that disappeared every time she tried to look at it directly. That night, she heard footsteps, soft, slow, and careful, moving across the hallway upstairs. She lived alone. Cliffhanger. When she opened her bedroom door to check, she heard a whisper coming from the dark hallway. "Are you awake?" The next morning, Emma walked out to her mailbox and met her next-door neighbor, Mrs. Thompson, an elderly woman with a shaking voice. She stared at Emma with wide, frightened eyes. "You moved into that house?" Emma nodded nervously. The old woman's hands trembled. "Sweetheart, nobody has stayed there longer than a month." "Why?" Emma asked. Mrs. Thompson leaned closer. "Because the house doesn't sleep." Before Emma could ask more, the woman hurried inside her house and locked the door. That night, the footsteps continued, only louder. This time, Emma decided she wouldn't hide. She grabbed her phone's flashlight and walked toward the staircase. But as soon as she stepped onto the first stair, the entire staircase creaked as if someone was running up it, but no one was there. Cliffhanger. Her phone buzzed. Unknown number. "Don't go upstairs." Emma forced herself up the stairs anyway. Halfway up, she felt something impossible. Warm air exhaling from under the closed bedroom door, as if the room itself was breathing. She opened the door slowly. The room was empty, but the walls were warm, as if someone had been touching them moments before. Her phone vibrated again. Same unknown number. This time, it sent a picture. A picture of Emma standing in that exact room, taken from behind her. She spun around. Nobody. Right then, her bedroom closet door creaked open, but she hadn't touched it. Inside was carved a message, deep into the wood. "I see you." Cliffhanger. Suddenly, Emma heard her front door downstairs slam open. Someone had entered her house. Or something. Emma rushed downstairs and froze. Her front door was wide open, but there were no footsteps in the snow outside. Nothing entered. Nothing left. But directly across from the entrance, the wooden floor was exposed. A rug had been pushed aside, and under it was a door. A basement door. One she had never seen. One not on the floor plan. The doorknob was ice cold. She opened it. The smell hit her first. Dust, old wood, and something metallic. The basement was pitch dark, but she could hear something inside. Something breathing, slow, deep, human. Cliffhanger. Emma took one step down, and the instant lights turned on by themselves. The basement was not empty. Along the walls were photos pinned everywhere of the previous families. Mother, father, children, all smiling before they vanished. In the center of the room was a chair. Strapped to it were ropes. Fresh, clean, unused ropes. Someone or something was waiting to use them. There was only one exit. Behind her. She heard footsteps walking down the stairs. Slowly. Deliberately. Heavy. She held her breath. Cliffhanger. A deep male voice whispered behind her ear. Finally. You came home. Emma spun around. No one. But the voice continued, echoing around the basement, as if the walls were speaking. You bought my house, so you belong to me. The air grew freezing cold. This home was built to keep people in, not out. Suddenly all the basement lights shut off. In the darkness, Emma heard the ropes tightening. By themselves. She didn't wait. She ran up the stairs, slamming the basement door shut and pushing a chair against it. Her phone buzzed again, the unknown number. A single message. Don't leave the house. If you leave, it will follow. Emma grabbed her car keys, but when she tried to leave, the front door refused to open, as if welded shut. Every window she touched locked itself. The house was alive. And it wasn't letting her go. Upstairs, something crashed. Then again. Then heavy footsteps approached the staircase. Emma ran toward the kitchen and grabbed a knife. But when she looked up, there was a shadow figure standing at the end of the hallway, tall, distorted, its head tilting unnaturally. It whispered, You can't leave me. You're the last piece. Cliffhanger. The shadow started running toward her. Emma sprinted into the living room and smashed a window with a chair. The glass shattered. For a moment, she felt the cold night air. Freedom. But then something grabbed her wrist from inside the wall. A hand. A human hand. Pale and cold. Hundreds of whispers filled the room. The house never sleeps. And now, neither will you. Emma screamed, pulling away with all her strength, breaking free and leaping out the window. She hit the ground hard. The house behind her groaned, like a living creature in pain. Every window lit up with white light. The front door swung open violently. Something stepped out. Something tall, thin, faceless. It watched her. Silent. Unmoving. Cliffhanger. Emma ran into the street. And a passing truck slammed its brakes to avoid hitting her. The driver rushed out and helped Emma into the truck. She looked back at the house. It looked normal. Completely dark. Silent. Still. Miss, are you okay? The driver asked. Emma nodded, shaking. I just need to leave. As they drove away, Emma kept staring at the house in the rearview mirror. And right before they turned the corner, she saw someone standing in the upstairs window. Please like video and subscribe my channel. The new house. Emma Carter, a 32-year-old nurse, didn't believe in ghosts, curses, or houses with bad energy. Not until she moved into 12 Willow Ridge Lane, a beautiful, quiet suburban home in Ohio, USA, the kind families dream about. The house was cheap. Way too cheap. But the real estate agent said the owners left the country suddenly. No further questions were answered. Emma just thought she was lucky.